Ubumuro na makache no so bia wa wodie no benkuma na se ni fana na ne mienu nyina no tube no blood enayi anas
wo yai ade asofo ye fa ye ensuo ne drenke sa drenke so no entisa special drink yi ya papa yo ya papa ni ade ebi won no matum se drink na wo beto a wo benom ne kora no aduane nkwa wo yem na sai emmo problem na hawo etino asofo tanya yade more BP more,
thank you,
stomach ulcer more, yade yahudu more ana yenso yemu be
nyame adom me hoye kakra hye me hu kwan de me hoye meti apo me ho de me hoye menya go bibidi dia na mada me hoye amra de ne me hoye show so ni bebe se me busa sa wo hoye anansa wo hoye gidi se mo hoye
Abigail Ashley Teddy. Etoda obreni jumadintino yana edia kumuni atochacha and I'm jumadim pantino yenya mrekrama ya Debbie tiebe yanga mami bisa mo se mohoyana masiti me mutiseni my brabo mutiseni yeah mohoyana musika se mutiseni.
Ebusia for Mamunjina Akwaba Ebamuhuya show live on KEWU101.7 FM. Meeting the Abigail Ashley, being produced by Sami Otavio, executive producer Dr. Father Dexter. Ne we bisamu samuhuya ana. Now sorry what danyamiasi ana.
Deal with your daily life activities.
We de unhia mintina de bia mesra munim se wunda nyamiasi ya. Me pacho ye nyina yemfase mabako. Na enkase erade. Ye da se. Hey, humi yobi tia o ansa na wa home. Onwa no madam fu ya okoye straight surgery. Sister, nano na ta onso onfa nano na endidi o. Ne hwene na ebo ho na ye for decoration. O me fa ne minimum ena odidi fa tubes a ye de ahyehye ne yem. Nti sa de patcho na wonyame aya wadom hwenya o. Ufa aduane na wanum klom na room na wudi na orisa se de wasa orisa wo de hwene ne hume se ne wasa wo ya me patcho fa aseda e ma twede ampo nyankopon esanse obi enya wo aye.
Oh yeah. Abigail Ashley Teddy.
Wiki public health issues kakre isisi yet said monkeypox yabe asama ne humene so na asat enra cases are not ya record no 218 cases not that I know and I are confirming 21 new cases of mpox, which is the monkeypox, and see at the total no about 218 cases of monkeypox in patcho obianya ahweye. Yes, say unim say eremunam na opa and nam no make sure so 1 year and sana woody. Baby I would say aduane a woody so ya no ahwe ya ahweye e wo hopa na no so beboa.
Yeah, what that time no sorry
na enround so Minister for Health and also confirm payments be a aban aye for nurses. Yes, we release sika 462 million 462 million to 120 nurses trainees ya release sika no enti mpacho oye training na no say onsa ka osika idea me pacho go close to your institution and make sure say all your documents are ready and are accurate for you to receive your allowance. It was for another public health issue. I bet you during the week. Another public health issue I bet you during the week HIV vaccine na yesi abano HIV vaccine aba eno na no bi ka say and dem krofo bedwemu ache nanso WHO for de imra ahye ho omo say HIV vaccine aba na mmom eba ho ban efi HIV pe na kai say mpamu agro no ene mpamu agro yare bebre na eba enye HIV nko a enti obokoko gonorrhea ne da so wo ho eno vaccine ni ho sanso na syphilis e da so wo ho eno nso vaccine ni ho enti wo fu se wanya HIV vaccine ti wo kwa akodwem se dia opa bia no kai se ada yare e wo ho na mum condom de e bo ho ban free yare HIV linsen e na ndamu yare nyina ho enti ankamene wo a wonim se wonye ready na super so card de se o kan no de a no I shall condom kama.
How do you cope with your mentality? Rako fi sister Veroni mimi, mo sex life the same. Musika se mo shoot the same. Why ya resabia for check up? Get say one pay will break up. Bema no go still with time. One for one go see baby.
E was for the jumedi no ahyehyɛ so ano no kai say enne ye ne MH Dr. MH Bright KEWU and ababa nkomo of free Ghana Herb Therapeutic and Executive Herbal and Prostate Center. Ye na and babe bon nkomo ye free ho a ye ni ye nuaba ye be pa hwe akọ US abrochimemu ye ni ye nuaba Josephine Mensah kwako bon nkomo Josephine Mensah CEO for Mensah and Mensah Insure Services LLC or New York. Now they are coming up with an upcoming program which is a free medical screening. It's actually an outreach and this is the third year omuye jumedieni baso 26th of July and see mayanko bonkomo ye ba ye doctor our studio eba be bonkomo afa stress and our libidos, the correlations ye ba be finding out enchebia. Hello Josephine.
Hello, Abigail. Good morning. Well, good afternoon.
Me bacha afternoon wa Ghana, right? Area bokete wa Ghana. Me bacha bibia boko je.
Bacha ai.
Yeah, the radiasi. Your frawa enya boko enya bonnet. Sorry, enya bonnet. It's about your upcoming events. And the person bohu de uro kakra e wa jumedi so emma. And see, I can say how is preparation so far?
Preparations are going. You're confirming BBI, you're confirming vendors, that would be at the event, Mount Sinai for say or more, Memorial Salon Catering, so more, prostate checks, any breast cancer checks,
Okay.
City Medical, so our favorite, Dr. Kwabra Boachene,
And
will also be there.
Uh-huh.
We're also gonna have Coma Association, that's gonna also be there. Ryan Health for so ba Mr. Mewa Hono Mensa Insurance Services. Yeah, so Bewa Hono. And this year, so no, you're bringing a new twist where you're including New York City and New York State offices, into it.
Okay.
It's almost about February. Obo Honoma or in Krata home.
issues.
About free of charge.
Okay.
When you say me call lawyer, akwa kucheska.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, immigration solutions are. I say we are asylee, and now say if you're having any type of immigration problems, me the oma by that day now, to assist anybody that has those type of problems.
That's interesting.
Yes. We're also going to have New York City mayor's office also there. Omo babeboa obo honoma ne income they might qualify for some extra services from the city. And I say maybe they might be looking for a job and they don't really know which way to go or where to go. Mama New York City mayor's office for no so omo ba chechemu ama your community, so this year there we have your health to honum, but you are move for mental health, immigration services, because or immigration once a come hanum so paperwork in your mind ain't yet correct heading to maneuver around, that can also cause some mental stress on that part. Mama homo aba, and then when it comes to the financial stress, New York City mayor's office for no so maybe obo on mo be here food stamp, maybe obo on no ma obe here food pantry no and then this year no so no me the food pantry community inspirational gospel church food pantry omo ba be boy, but then my sign at the New York City food pantry, common pantry, no so ba be check Jenny in toast or dear no money adding oil into be baby bia ebenya bibia or they call them na free of charge.
It's free,
just services for our Ghanaian community in the Bronx.
So it's indeed a West African diaspora health fair. That is a bibia wo mu bi.
Bibia wo mu bi. Oh yeah, better to turn nam na chibayer.
And na me ba baby so this year so be chibayer. This year so you be chibayer no. Okay.
You be chibayer so this year. And also be as well. It's you better change any out of the coffee.
Oh.
And then you better at your barbecue out. Oba obenya bibia di wire there.
Interesting. But yeah, sure medical checks, and then I'm more checking on that day.
Okay, so when it comes to the medical checks, we're going to be doing cancer screening, which was breast cancer screening, prostate cancer screening. We now a blood test, almost pre-co, and I'm going to be screening. They're not going to physically touch your breast.
Touching your breast, okay.
Physically touch your prostate.
Okay.
With your blood test. We're also going to be doing blood sugar screenings. HIV screening, so we're gonna also be doing blood pressure screening, because once I blood pressure is so the idea I want your 100 out.
Exactly.
We're also going to be doing that screening, and then after now, you screening in area. Here and boy, after the screening now, your doctors are you better recommend for. As in, say, Opa Wow Krum doctor out in the back of Casa, which Dr. Boachinum that day for us to be able to refer you for extra checks after the health fair.
Okay.
And then when it also comes to the insurance and so on, after the health fair, so when he has insurance, we will also be able to help you at Mensa insurance services.
That's very necessary. Very necessary. Okay, but my show, where exactly is this going to take place and the time, so people will be aware? Yeah.
We're going to be doing this at 167th Street and McClelland Street, between Sheridan Avenue and Carroll Place. To me, I share GPS in the moon 185 McClelland Street. At Obeba Owa Direct, which is Papaya Restaurant area, Malata, African Market.
African Market, yeah.
Buju ya bonom ya blocky street ni na. Buju ya obo say ya set tents. Obo mobile trucks no e wo honom. Obia ya invited that day no. So we should share easily for GPS verification now. Obetimi the 185 McClelland Street, Ashim, Adobe by the exact location.
Now, when Amibisa say, is it only for the Ghanaians in the New York, and now it's open for all?
It's West Africa.
West Africa, so it's including the Nigerians, Ghanaians, okay?
Yeah,
baby.
But Ghana for any D so no, yeah, the whole
it's
West
open.
Africa, no.
Okay, it's open for all.
Yes.
Now, Josie, all quite dear food so by Adibama and Crawford. Maybe some for Ghanaians and then some for the people in the diaspora.
Okay, food to Amibama say when it comes to health checks in India, me pacho, very, very important. Say obey or preventative checks. No, preventative is better, better than cure, which is basically you want to prevent yourself. You know, instead of say later on obey area. I the it's better say obey normal checks. Into so Ghana, meaning say yes you charge it for you to do blood checks in the you have to budget to be able to make sure that we'll check it for health.
You have to be intentional about it.
You have to be intentional about it. Sena, you're sorry, you're calling your cocoa and you have to be intentional about your health in that same way where you're direct on it. When it comes to America, so or because me need time, mini time. And also you have to break time to be able to do your monthly or your monthly checks, you know? Because you never know, anything can happen at any time.
Exactly.
If we talk about the community, and say obia any check-ins every 6 months, every 3 months if you can. Say again now. With your budget, yes, I will, or 3 months check-ins. Say I bought you, so I make it time. I would buy a call checks.
Okay.
And food to
okay. Thank you, sweetheart, and I wish you all the best. But answer now, just highlight the time, the location, and the venue again, please.
Okay, so we're going to be doing it July 26th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. At 167 McClelland Street. Papaya Restaurant, I will 167. And I say Malata Restaurant, I will 167. Madam Marcy.
Yes, that's it. Madam Josephine Mensah, CEO for Mensah and Mensah Insurance Services LLC, all the way from New York City. Yadanasepa. Madam Musoase Muniye Itiho. We're going to the studio now. Dr. M.H. Bright KEWU Babe Bonkomo of stress and libido, the correlation between the two. Meanwhile, this program is live on our Facebook page. It's also live on our YouTube page. You can join us during the program. The phone lines will be activated 03022435547 03022435547. Mamin for Asadapa Emma Yaboa form boy and show no so HF Grills Elmo etotonam omunye nam nankasa and omwa etoto enam no. Ebusia se open nam are pa. I only recommend one place. E ho na ore nam a oti say ma red nama mete wentia pepper garlic ginger just a Ghana spices no omo de ahyenam no ankasa omo akoko chicken omo kroko koko turkey omo adanko rabbit omo quail omo snails and almost what catfish. And then I'll just call them, make your order. Whether you want the fresh one or the grilled one, they are available at your service. 0277 604858 0277 604858. Yeah, don't master pa. Sounds like I say my special ice mineral or water. Yes, water is life. You can't do away with water. Kai say, moja way mu yes 60 to 70% nsuo. Nsuo dear. Brother sister, make us say you cry nsuo free me home. Who team free nsuo free home. O Johnson nsuo free home. There way be nsuo free home. So you always have to replace the water in your system. Yes, one nsuo kra nye 4 sachets of water, which is equivalent to 2,000 ml of water. I know me height for no. More you need more of the water. So make sure you incorporate water into your daily life activities. Matia say, so I said that's my special ice this way chocolate drink. Almost so I saying a digimedi Mr. Adams and Crawford the masapanya. Me sure be this way chocolate drink needs fufu, needs a bear, this way non-dairy. Nyama was say nyama essentials also bia enye bi ofie unsa anto wo die go na me dey aseda kese pa Emma Nando's Bakery yay brodo na uso ma wa unsem ukiti ebu nsakra ukita na ebu unsem ne bonzo fofo brodo ne ye dankasa also come enjoy the taste of our butter bread, our sweet bread, and our sugar bread. Very rich bread at Nando's Bakery for a year. Me pacho omoton brodo no. Lenzu pebi etu aton so a. Ubetumi afro be brobi aton and ama wenyan faso was alando bi so ko G5 5 pesos scale nya was so and the who say share the meji 20 and the scale onya was so na nya asem gwe na nkrofo so to uto a ubetumi twitwa nkrofo beto dia obe ni bia nko odi sandwich kran so nkrofo beto sika bebre omo so tum Ofanko Road, Capital Hills Junction ho ena Nando's Bakery wo o se order bia o de bebre ni bia ombetimi ayama we wedding we there now opesa o tutu opesa to say any amounts you bring they will deliver and na me how ho crowd just from muya arrangements no de brodo no bebro bia wo bia e wo Ghana ha obetimi from 0244 83 6155 0244 83 6155 and now 054 68 17 65 0541 68 17 65 ye domase with your support me ba cho ye ra studio ye ne Dr. MH Bright KEWU ene kwakubonkomo of Ghana Herb Therapeutic and Executive Herbal and Prostate Cancer endo free ene ne ba be bonkomo ene nkomo no yes stress and libido hey asem na yekese dog ye ma wakwaba Bibia boko die.
Nyamia do bibia boko.
Adogana na wo say.
Say one kasa krawasha say. Wa oti bibia say da.
Sa stress and libido. Ehun komo ene baba dog answer the best start. Na say Ghana fo asemti medical doctor no nya no yin.
Me call KNUST. Into year 20 years.
So then you're medical herbalist. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you're fantasy. You're motivating a medical doctors now fantasy more, but you specialize in the area of plant medicine. Herb and true. Hey, until we are better line special exam. Pepe. Okay. This is how most of the government units now. But some of our colleagues there in the herbal units.
So you are a doctor.
Yeah.
And medical herbalist.
Plant medicine, yeah.
Plant medicine yeah. Doctor.
Professionally trained.
Okay, from KNUST.
Yeah.
And to me for a doctor in confidence.
Of course.
I'm very okay. I'm calling you doctor because me people say man so bia later on bet show maybe some say Abigail can you verify the doctor you brought to the studio but at least I have Masuma say you a KNUST trained medical herbalist.
Pepe.
Okay.
No. Got it right.
Thank you very much. And yeah bon common and see a bon common for stress and libido.
Yeah.
Stress and libido. But the end kind stress and the credit and then the stress and
you made us a here for you now. I am say you can't the word stress. I am a very common in our setting nowadays, but I'm a find answer that and con. Now I didn't so almost on daily basis, and I say every now and then you feel whether on a long term to me Janaya so chana say meet will be to me film. Now so we define in simple terms or how a ba yen adwene any pedua no so wa bra yewura amane bi mu. So for instance obia ebia owo a dine car e wo so utua the moment I rent no ben no won say all of a sudden no the adwendwene bi brain nipa no won say pressure bi beto nipa no so.
Okay.
So whilst that is happening, won say nipa no etimi affect ebia the way our dwene ni attention ni focus and now say bia energy crowd won say etimi den etiba from because attention no shift won say pressure bi enam baby eba. So when two anamon any ujuma a bit medium guy when you get yourself in that moment now, you find yourself in a stressful situation. You can cite so many examples. A BC be a yaman a deadline. It was to me a meeting. As the deadline is getting closer, and I say, bang. Now a media also ordinary to me in you have to say something begins to happen to your body while drinking any nipid and be to me at all so precope. And as sometimes we say, we won't share, say, it me apple, it be also who, it me ever see so precope. All these things are part of the stress that we go through on daily basis. Now, it affects ya drink any pedria. Now, that is also because that is how the body is meant to respond.
Because first, one can say stress because we see it as something normal.
No, it's stress.
And normal.
And your normal is stress. So we all go through it. You can call it normal, but what I say, we all happen to and idea design only a particular group of people. Almost everybody will be a film at a particular point in time. Into a dream a bar and I say your heart a by dream. Any nipidianos were buying amani. Into the reason why it is then is sometimes neboa a manipidian et me nipa and I say wunipano would me etu anamum bia a sese wutu. Now would you see Yamabi ano equine? And sometimes no physiologically no say utmus adian a your hobby brewer. Once a naturally wunipidian say wakoma ambon tentema. Uhume et me would me say women et me respiration ebe faster. Because I was in the pediano etimi eteki position bi gina bia so koban say e was otumrika na wo dwane every side na ho a wo dwane say was otumi tu a e was otumi den etu into medical near friend the fight or the flight response but the man ko negative ne say gina wo so cha and ko fire wa awodo
eba so it's something that happens.
It happens because
how you manage it
is what determines whether a bed bro near mapa and I said this was so bonny and a bed bro
because whether you like it or not
you go through stress.
Me I don't even see it as stress but when I say stress because so we want him say warrant to be dying
precisely yes
wow him say unkwala go school
sir school and one
wow him say so it's you how you manage it become more stressful because when him say unkwala you be school and now with your school fees no work talk pojemo and so what I say now man so him say oh but I don't kai mu betua
good
unya sike so na o de ya high life accounts side check was side
precisely
links was side kibabu afa then see one also
that is the thing but your best actually say ebeba whether you definitely go through it there is nobody who doesn't go through it one form of stress or the other in the some first KEWU bet me afa the relationship aspect emotional aspect what I say so there are determining factors are contribute to the stress now me just say was a yeding common and no be pp aba it will just follow suit like that
follow suit
yeah
ebusa force say na odi we video no it's okay 101.7 FM am in the Abigail actually me ne medical herbalist doctor me fa no kan first okay you've given me the authority so Dr. MH okay Dr. MH Bright KEWU and bon komo ebusa for ofri Ghana Herb Therapeutic Executive Herbal and Portrait Center and na yene bon komo no kai say ye kasa afa stress and libido what is the coloration what is the factor then omumienu omutumi eba ana then the cause mo omumienu it may happen at the same time and no komo na yebo we start here when we say why church stress ni mu nyama e stress ni ba we come to how to control it when it happens ye be boy no komo but person me bisa no so mami bisa libido no ho asam kakra omo munti libido na ase no we de brush ni mo kakra ma me
okay
na omo hu de nti a yesi stress and libido no ye beka ho asam no pa cho betumi a brush ni kakra ma me
okay nti so ya can libido no so libido no in other words can be called a sex drive and as a sex desire. Libido simply stands for a craving. According to say any pursue any j any ope so won sabe bibi. But it became a popular word that yedema yedi be relationship when I say a sex aspect of our life by a scientist somewhere in the 1900s in psychology. To the more we use the word no, it became aligned with our sex drive. Until libido no any pursue any j. Once any pebiano you have a desire for something. Now in sexual terms no ebinum betimi afon atenka precisely maminya I think say that better describes it in tree.
Okay.
Atenka obeka say matinka nyina ewu meni atenka bia meni sex drive and no near friend libido no any pursue any j any ope nti eyade a wunya a pian we say the moment that thing comes and now the edge unya hoodin sunku bi say saade we me pesa me ye anase e wo set me ye say saade no nso eni ho a emfa woni ne ye be ye ase uti ase nso wonti ase wo kra wo koye den enno tese enye woni gie bibia nka wo say fa wo rem saade kodie no ene ye friend the libido no into eya wo sex drive anase wo sexual desire
which is atenkano
enno ene ye friend libido into ne ye bese ye kan nyina no say sa libido no any stress our relation be and anything na ya fast our two topics where ya can boom by the end of the day the relation between stress and libido, because at the end of the day a lot of people are doing things wrongly. They are almost misdiagnosing sometimes will be libido betimi ewu na nothing ka betimi ewu na opentema ko fedru. Meanwhile no one shadow and find any end true from ehun say there could be a stress related factor. Stress be or wa o femu a edisa de no eba anke hu mpo hia se
obefedru entanka o manage you stress na
precisely
anka watenka no bekosoro
besa akosoro
asem no mood and se be babe mama monfo ati aseye me the Abigail actually being produced by Sami Otavio, executive producer Dr. Father Dixon, and producer our show no so kind so say jumedie very soon will be active live on our phones 0302243547 0302243547. We are also live on our Facebook page. You can follow us, share with your friends, share the link for us because we are some kasi and we here pa me won say boachi Jonathan Moabaline so boachi Jonathan medam say sounds na me hu Yakubu nso e wo so Yakubu mu amode mo fidie na to K101.7 FM nya ye da mu nyina ase asamwa Godfred Danso is also watching us. Mehu Ernesto Giraldo, thank you so much. Humble Richmond Medasi Efe is it Eze1 GH on also the video no at OK101.7 FM. Emmanuel say my sister God richly bless you, Meridi and also Amal. Kai so bet me the WhatsApp message, text message, video message, voice notes. Nina afa our 0596 200-902 as the program goes on and we'll read them for you. 0596 200-902 0596 200-902. WhatsApp message, voice notes, text messages. Any question you want to find out, Dr. Waha or be answer Amal. Mami come back to the studio. Na enkotua yen komo bono so komo no ede. Hu hia so hia sem enti ye be bisasa. Na dog obi bisase denti na ye wo say ye ka libido any stress ye bohun komokra.
Okay.
Why should we even discuss it? Why me why dog
Abigail, are you interested?
Why should we even discuss the libido and then stress? Why should we discuss that? Then say you will say about libido and stress and come.
Okay, Abigail, may I say, you coming from a medical point of view, a couple of research I am who say the issue of stress, quite a cost in our setting. From previously it was not like that, but you see, the issue of stress, it keeps rising. Stress cases keep rising, and the way I for air dealing with it, they are dealing with it the wrong way. I was say amanfonya entiase. I was say omutumnya emunchirechiremu what is really happening to them and what they need to do. Secondly, because of this issue of stress into obi our enkuye, there is a tension in somebody's marriage. Obi ejuma sem entimi enkuye into productively wabe unproductive. And tell you realize that people are abusing things. Amanfo abusing yama to manage or to tackle problem via stress at the abba, which for me I can confidently say in our youth one of the things they are abusing is the use of aphrodisiacs. Yes, aphrodisiacs and the use of bitters. You get it?
And they're mixing
stuff. What is here? And no more abusing other drugs. They said red, no more abba. Weed, no more shisha, no more. They don't really understand the dynamics of this stress and libido related issue. That is the things. And when in Yama, I inform me nienti I was say, you tell me eka stress. Any libido hum because fast stress mu na say bia edru emre say we perform here. You may not be able to perform. It's because say your hormonal interactions be in our body any peduano eye juma anase ejina ahunsuo bi so ansa na etumi ejuma sa ahunsuo no ewe any pedua fa nyina efri eti ekopim ye na ase. And this issue of stress and libido so ejina ahunsuo bi a ni peduano eye wa bra ye what such stressful situation mo. And that is why the issue of stress and libido have to be discussed. So it has become a public health issue, a public health concern. Now, as we discuss them, I believe say mental health related cases because libido and mental health are directly related. So one can asama ebema yensu the rate at which amount for airbodam and as amount for enya adwenimu yare no ebekoso because most of them are related to stressor and crofo ekum. So if you're able to dissect the problem, say to me mu ye amount for obi to make us say okay nti niami femu ene na mame so say ya either so himself betwe ho every side na ho and as anamu ese wutu a now when you start netting edi efi. So at the end of the day it's not only going to save your life, a bit me save you marriage, a bit me save you juma, a bit me save you time, a bit me save you money, a bit me save you money and health and so no a bit me about
total health and well-being. Yeah,
so that is why we need to discuss this issue of stress and libido.
Yeah. So dog Baba starts here. What's Nyama Bang and it comes to play when we mentioning the stress and libido. What comes to play? Okay,
so in the stress, it is driven by your friend stresses. Stresses near Nyama who do a bit me ashan so we him say adewe say semi rasa di mu a stress no sa or how na ebre mini pedua any margin. But economic situations and I say economic hardship. Mi chire mu a si eba ne sika semu ebia wo sika sem enko yi eno no etimi dia adwendwen ene ohaw bi ebre woni pedua no anase sebe uyo obi a woni ejuma unye ejuma anye unemployment. In fact, it is one of the very very difficult situation as a human being you can deal with. So ebia woni afefo nyina akọ school mu nyina mabo degree but after so about degree ewie Abigail unye jumanya. What applications are try. But your colleagues are employed and they are working and they are making a living. I feel don't want to tell what to say. They are making progress and you seem not to be getting anywhere. At the end of the day, they are better to how. Now by your drink the amount. Sometimes in Pono, even your parents are when you're it looks as if you become a burden for them. It's when you know etimi the nipa that stressful situation. But even more serious, so you're a married person. Na say bia emma a year I say so show so na bia wejuma asay. Now when there is pressure on the family, there is pressure on you as a man. So at the end of the day, you are thinking wo dwen kwamba na wasa me faso a metimi efa ehwe me yere metimi ehwe me ma metimi ehwe me busia. So it becomes a very difficult situation. A ma sa stress we eba so. Think of other things. You can talk about relationship related issues. Ebi aware 40 na tension. Tension may come from financial related issues, and I say, even on the issue of sexual performance. Bear man ain't perform it properly in bed at the tension about, and I say, Obano, and just say, no soon to me bondage in bed, and I say, Bia, Obano, or Pawo, I wanna ember. I feel expectation and grow for Enya, a woman say, by now, the uncle was say, wow, now I'm saying a Ghanaian setting, and I say in our cultural setting. You know, do fear be near more pressure, so worry. After some months and after some years, people are expecting, say, you should be able to give birth. I was so to me. What we answer after a while, you expect some marrying a school. So even the expectations from those around you, Crown, to me, Emma sa tension about so, right into that stressful situation.
That tension is what we call the stress.
Yes, it also brings that stress. Now, we also have issues like social and societal expectations. Now, in our cultural setting, we are Bema Nkwadia, you are expected to perform in such a way, say, we are Bema. That's a be away drum pim. That's a wound to me, Bojuma. Sometimes when now for aiding coma, they look down on you because someone will say you are unable to perform. So you as an individual
to be perform catch on down Friday.
Oh, remember to me discussing amongst themselves. That also becomes a factor. And that's why we are Bema. So American can no pay war on you are not giving birth. It's only una ufana say wa fefu isha na say mudi awo nkoma. You are unable to discuss. Sometimes so kasakra say kan tum na wa pen. What do I say? These things happen. They bring the stress. All these things here, stresses. It's where I just some of them that I can mention, but there are other ones. They are uncountable. You can even mention a couple of them. Some of them, no, a individual basis. Individual. Sometimes they be but internally, you know, it's idea we know, the pressure atomeso, the tension atomeso. If you also a yare, or be a yare be a and a tennis, so chronic related illness. We treaty onyahu solution. Wabonka abonka onyahu solution. So the person becomes worried. Sometimes so the only option is say, okay, ansha yare way and it didn't womb. So you start thinking whether you are going to live or you are going to die. And it becomes also worse when everybody else gives up on you. And also they think so, okay, ye jao, I'm aku. Sometimes some of the mistakes we medical experts and say surprisingly we give people deadlines to go and then just await death because you want to say situation a woman medical you know to me enya ho hwe into your 2 years your 3 years your 4 years after 4 years to expect so bewu into who as an individual you can't say which level that's a kofia. How would you live the rest of your life? It's a genuine Semi Babewu, we even begin to kill you slowly. And look around it me kum and crofono and tem echen yariano. So these are some of the stresses. And this stress, no, and I say money pa era so stressful situation no more. Abigail.
Okay. And we say for my main country, we say we are still live on our Facebook page. You can join us live on our Facebook page and like our page, share the link for us. And who say is that Obrempon Esiama share live on our Facebook page. Me ho Patrick Edu our Facebook page and so me ho Otabel Isaac so Papa Media so so sound so and I me ho Abuachi Jonathan so so Isaac not say Anan on also about so live on our Facebook page. I see Alice okay, I can't mention the like Christian the surname Timaminja Ewaha. Vera Nyako social and live on our Facebook page. Imperial TV online is also watching, and I have Madam Jolie Mensa. I see he's speaking the truth. Okay, yeah, that's it. Ewa Honomo Isaac Norte Anand me that's it. Ewa Honomo Josai Sefa Boache me that's it. Mamo share live on our Facebook page. I mean, show BBR or in the video no at OK101.7 FM. More like page and more share page na amami. Our YouTube page is also live. You can also join us by Kaise. Yane Dr. Bright MH Bright KEWU and Bonkomo of Free Ghana Herb Therapeutics and Executive Herbal and Prostate Cancer Center and Prostate Center and Bonkomo. We're talking about stress and libido. But you say you are enjoying the show, me pacho. Me want the message is biaba. Let me take the message and we'll continue, me pacho. Dog, what mami 1 minute why?
Okay.
Mami fa message. Neja one share man fa pe. I guess Abigail one read your messages no. So you can also send us your message to our WhatsApp line 059 0596 200 906 0596 200. Oh, ask me your messages no. But just miss me back kind. Okay. Hey, right, me na me jam space you. Okay, I'll say good afternoon. I'm Kofi Smart. Thank you for the good work. All right. Kofi Smart, yeah, that's it. You can also send your messages and I'll Obisa Dog. What you are saying is true. For the past 3 months, the man hasn't stood up. Because I have to pay rent. And I can't buy it.
Good.
I didn't, sorry. Not just it's really true that there's some relationship between the two. Libido and stress. So that thing, she said rent is kind of stressing, no. And now it's a no.
I'm sorry.
But I
will tell you why.
Tell me why.
Medically, I will tell you why very soon.
I want to know. Dog, I was
yeah.
And I rent now about big channel. And they say, would say what assume.
Yo.
So what's the how say to me, Johnny, share as your affect you as your to me perform me. We want to know. Why?
Okay, Abigail. And you're saying to me performing sometimes personally what I've experienced when I was in Accra High School, I brought me to my final exam. I was writing a very tough paper. You see, because the paper was very difficult, I realized I was in stress, so I had to go to the washroom. When I went to the washroom, Abigail, me call say me call Johnson, na me bear my era.
And I'm now true.
What happens? They say once you go through stress, the body produces hormones. Cortisol, cortisol.
That's cortisol.
Yeah, it's a stress hormone. And adrenaline. Now, a free one am aqua be a friend. Yes, sir, with the kidney. You will glands be was your friend adrenal glands. Honey produce the cortisol and adrenaline. Into one over stress more. That's a body in your produce sa cortisol now. ACC and who show for was any pedian 80 a year. Bibi to say testosterone, be my hormone. Predominant woman or be testosterone. Sa testosterone no se di akotene. Ewo mbema ye mbema yomu. Into end ma bema will develop one as a wunya with secondary sexual characteristics. To say ya bema just a benyin ebe kese watenka ebe kosro ahodi a wunya wo de performing with muscles will build it relies on that testosterone. To the moment I will rush stress more ni pediane e produce cortisol no testosterone no ne do drop from into body ni entimi produce testosterone no when it do mu nti anyaba from sana se ne wo se bema wutumi gina se bema no eho eka nti eba no sana wuntumi erect sometimes eno nti na obi e de ye 3 months
won't to me and sorry. Why? Because there is a stress hormone in the blood. In this cortisol are preventing testosterone from function on another. I say why it into me and ya adrenaline wejuma. Emma adrenaline so and produce so I won't sure and also be call all the way. I remember Bema not who are sorry to say Bema. It's your be a friend of gonadotropic a hypothalamic gonadal axis. So testosterone ni komo jemua e boma moja e kwa adrenaline mu. Adrenaline produce other hormones. Into the pituitary gland be produce gonadotropic releasing hormone. And it be call and acting on other glands near produce follicle stimulating hormone, luteinizing hormone. And no nema bema later at the end of it, nema bema wunya erection. And nema bema ultimately produce sperms, enough sperms. And nema bema ultimately desire. And it's a testosterone enye juma year. Abigail, who said bema no ujina hodie. But when you're bema, once you are in a stressful situation, cortisol, AC testosterone, you cannot perform as a man. Now, bema no kranya dia den, a bit to me, sorry. So that is why that is the correlation. Once there is a stress, no, and the stress hormone, you may not be able to perform as a man. Sounds na a tear. Edema ye a man so once there is a stress hormone in the body one so who intimates so to say oba you see sebema enya tinka and so oba so a bit about one so wunya atinka because you're also going through a peculiar situation one so for baby mu into adane adwendwen nti body one so ni pedan e produce that cortisol and so want me one so ni pedan to me nya their friend estrogen you know essence one so estrogen level no above from 18 no won't be anything. Sometimes you put menses. Emma. See, there are times maybe during their cycle, no, they miss their period. And as some menses, no, they don't see it for that particular month. Sometimes you delve in deeply, you realize, say, during prior to the menstrual cycle, no, or how be our film, no, and as I dream be a dance, so no, I see the estrogen who can own to me. So say oba ebi so our menses never but a very scanty so all these things are factors that contribute the linker what stress any libido mo. So it's very very real.
So it's real.
It's very real, Abigail. It's very real. Say Bema na TV you know. Mr. pressure ban as well. What does he go through? He can confirm practically.
Mr. Producer, Ampa. I think that's the facts. So do you all agree? Remember Namuti and do you all agree? Let's open the phone lines in 030-224-3547. 030-224-3547. You can equally call 0596-200-902. 0596-200-906. But my activating phone lines, you know. We are Bema. Do you agree with us? Say, we are some Emma wa didn't cry you or nantemuana. That's the question. That's the question we are asking. Me who say set if about line so Abraham Cortin so about line so I have is a Pedro. Miss Pesio set Kujon so abaline so Rasika so abaline so Samuel Ofree me that say hopes I got the name right Natty question so abaso Patrick Entry and so I was so me that munyina say mo abodi me feed na to okay 101.7 FM Irene Banson so abaso Mohammed is it Saba na Saha. See that me no. Amo Ebenezer and so abaso me pacho. Let me pick some few calls and we'll continue our discussion. Okay. Hello Mohoyana. Hello Mohoyana. Hello. Hello. Hello Mohoyana. Oh, I just used this line. Hello, Mohoyana. Okay, sorry, I've missed the call. But so anyway, you can still call us at 0596 200 902. 0596 200 906. 6. You can call us on this number. Dr. Oha, question be open so bisani he's ready to answer.
Okay, 1 2.
Go to me afraid line also, and doctor will answer you accordingly. And accordingly, pepe 0596200902, or alternatively you can call us on our main line 030-224-3547 030-224-3547. Doctor Ewahanmo question be a double dream the extra dream bia won say nan say you fa nima bi ntama ukweku dompo no kokudon so no ade no obo cry mbo. So, dog, it means in this situation, I was say the woman should also know.
Yeah, but the woman are supposed to know.
No, but no, but they will say, your friend say, a that dream be that was soon to that dear ninja Jumano. One can't channel so.
What was it? There are times, Bemane Inca, men respond to stress differently from the way a man's responded to stress. The way I counter stress and yet the same. Or ba say stress ba yem man so ye pesi ye di shemu. Ye fa or habi mu but ye di shemu ye be no enka. But to say ye su etre say ye fa or habi mu. To say either say ye twetwe ye ho efri nyamebe ho. Ye fa ne say bia or ba ye di efie adwuma nyina aso. Wo ye efie adwuma nyina. Just want to wo bre wangasa wo bre enti Bema no sa sound so abefie afi adia sa opese bia okon ho no na wotwetwe ho. You may not tell the man that efiejuma do so no do, but in your attitude no you are telling him that you are suffering, okay, or you are tired. However, the man on the other hand no better suppress it, no, to just only to try to prove say there is nothing going on, but or a true me was a perform bibi no. We say he is not performing properly. So you should, there is an indication say Bema way there is something wrong because you know.
But dog, the issue is that before we think say Bema way adrenaline, we also think is say Bema way wakobe bi ansa na oba.
Good. One will say na the anything. So it's not always the case say.
It's not always the case say wakobe bi.
Debi. Sometimes it's stressful. And say was some team Bema na say.
Na Bema no say some extreme.
Sounds like a man also sometimes or baby also about she doesn't develop any interest. The libido no kwa Bema be feel say she doesn't not love him, and also she no longer has interest in the relationship or in the marriage. No, Ebian also for some stressful situation. So we're not afraid for open communication and as a dialogue. What they say, I was some women no motivating say. When you speak or when you communicate, it me bie nyame eni so. Enti we ya badwin ba obetimi ahye no so say ade we no ebetimi aba ne say ade we ene bia ha me kunu anase ade we ene ha me wura anase ade we ene ha me ho kanfo ntina or behave this way anase enu ntina ama ebia na hoden akofom anase ama ni performance akofom anase ama na ye unproductive anase we ntina ma me ho kanfo all twe so there must be room for open communication. Once you're able to communicate there are times so obi oha obe ni bibia on kasa so you need to take it a step further. That is where the professional counselors come in. What I say, so when you go for counseling now, counseling also to me boa ema omo to me probu ehu adekodia any problem na den about once they are able to find out more the best solution in your context. It helps to me take all those stressful situations. It helps pa stress to me so enkakra. I've been also to me practicing other means. Obi oha say maybe oha or tap exercise here pa. Sometimes no just to relieve stress.
Oh okay.
Remember the brain is just to relieve stress because stress the only means of it so is just to exercise because whilst you are exercising the hormones are relax I find endorphins. So stress and exercise is one of the stress relieving women. Sometimes maybe them and yes sir on point you wapon so if you there what I say enti se obebe fie na ye tete no na onya na so ndwe de enye obe betina adwuma wa kopem se ade besa ade sa ha na so be fie be na nkola ni nyina ada na mba no so ada odidi ano wada. So when you begin to identify these things a red flag, you should know that there is something wrong. Ebia nipa no he is trying to escape o dwane stressful situation bi mu. It's a man bi bisa.
Okay. Doc, obviously yanjo personal I'm saying I don't know than the personal issues. Don't worry, doctor will give his number before he leaves the studio. Answer the free studio hano. Yeah, then the contact and any details na ebetuja amao into betumi afre later na onen na abonkomo. I know some of you your issues you want to do it with it, you know, on a personal level. And so don't worry. Answer the doctor be free studio no or the number betuja ba for now. Let me enjoy him. Madam Asisa still live on OK101.7 FM in the Abigail Ashley, being produced by Sammy Otavie, executive producer Dr. Father Dixon, Yene Dr. MH Bright, KEWU and Bonkomo Ebusiafo, and we are talking about the relationship between stress and libido. Stress and libido. Me did say unima wehu. I say start say Bonkomo unim no me. Hey. Imagine our problem or share. Obis sister be better. Our problem, oh, sir. Hey, I see. Now understand. So it means if a woman also have a problem, it's affected. Just
of course.
And see, let's just say, "Memang so some say, oh, but now see, oh, I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood, no." Or some say, there is something happening.
There is something happening. They also need to understand.
Communication,
yes. When they hear both parties, both the males and the females, it also be a etimiati.
And so be a one the problem. And see, oh, Banoga, so I'm not in the mood now.
You know there is something wrong.
There is something wrong. There is something wrong. And see, my experience, low libido.
Precisely.
But I know
you want
and I did stress
precisely.
Stress the and see and bonkomo and dog bonkomo. Also, some people think women refusing sex means she doesn't love him or the partner or not, but there's a reason to it.
There's a reason. She's under stress. She's under some form of stress. Until once the stress is there.
When said they are okay, and I said we are bamichim oba ebia first now we know ukruno na mo ye no.
Good.
Mokoba.
Good.
Oba yeah, say 3 times in a week. Say 6 times in a week. Kitchen. Your friends the hall.
Good.
Baby bathroom.
Baby.
So akola bebu pe.
Asesa.
And no stress say oba ni stress.
Good.
Because all sha akwala no she fie.
Good.
No sha wo papa no.
Good.
Obesan akwa adwuma.
Good.
Obesan be fie be ye aduane.
Good.
Na uria opese
What was here? It wasn't Bema no say tim man I say.
Yay! Topic yam bantem. I was thank bantem. We are still live on OK101.7 FM. You can join us on 030-224-3547. 030-224-3547. Alternatively, you can also join 0596-200-902. 0596-200-902. You can join us now. Doc Waha discussion is so close to ahead the papa, and I'm so happy. Some in go for close in go for doors in go for something. So it makes me happy. What can a couple do when stress starts to affect their sexual life?
Yeah. And then I my very nice preamble. One who say be you were having no to me share anytime, anywhere. But one who says no bibi asesa. Until was some international to me edin komo. Aden and I feel me bound one. Now twetwe and as in bound one won't mean to win him emame. Now a nipa no actual the reason why. Until me now kind abofra mba no benya bre edima se abofra ba e wo se me hwa abofra no e wo se me hwe fie e wo se me sa ko ejuma sometimes no se sika ni fie me no wo se den bisa sika enti responsibility no for the woman no adults enti in a way are taking the attention of that sexual drive and man abofra mba no opeba
exactly
so the drive is there Inti say 10 times a day crowd be because I was so far if no wo. Sisi anu awo. Abofra no so buy no or no so the responsibilities. And a buy those responsibilities must be met. When you know or how eba adwene no any nipadua. So once this begins to set in, stress hormone no ebe mo pair atenkan ebe kofom. Inti wo din komo say ya, you should know say we inti na ama ebia me ho kafo the commitment to sex no and I say the participation in activeness woman who no aba from sometimes so it at home yeah member no so sometimes maybe complain be say I'm complain say na tama yeah nyan wo ye no na over time e de emame now to me crocrom now to me tena me nchan yet meeting commotion but afei ye wo wie no asa wo nhyada enya daage emame wontumi wo nhyada nya daage enemy play romance oni me da ono nso abofra ne ba ye no abofra the responsibilities aba ebia na nya abofra ba akon ebia abofra na adoso ono nso odwen I was so fee. I was so colano. I was so otua school fees. I was so otua medical bills. I was so otua rent. So he is also thinking as a man. It's about the side he must make time. I was so nyabre. Na otumi pesika. No otumi hwefie. No otumi hwa oba no so. Into when you na no. Eyade a obetimi ehunu wabra wo be ma no. Any oba no say aware for matena say. Na motimi a discuss it to find the problem or find the cause of your problem. It's open communication. Number 1. 2. I was say sometimes couples your why it me a pebrenny tenacity. Sometimes yen kasakra no de yen so yensa what you say. Now yen relax yen na just to hold each other. It calms us down. A relieve stress. A produce good hormones. At least a man who say obi ensem somebody cares about you. Sometimes no communication is not only audible. And yes we be no no wakasankwa na communication. Sometimes communication can be non-verbal. Communication makes me afa action mo. And sometimes when you say oh hagi obia, it sends a signal. Wo fi obia no it sends a signal. What they want say to obi komo it sends a signal. These are all means of communication. Into where nyama couples ebetimi a practice it on our own. Wabro mo say problems be inkiti be ashase eba homosexual life and some libido ashase ete form. There are other things is exercise. I was here to me exercising. The more I exercise, you know, in fact, we train from a part edi akomo. You breathe in oxygen. Wakuma ebe boye ubenya feel good hormones. We no reduce the stress hormone now boa emma the relaxing hormones which is the endorphins no and also abastro endorphins no basra a boma won so testosterone levels no assign ecostro. These are some of practical means that our for and as a couples betimi implement in their lives. The last resort no a betimi a counseling from either the church sorry and as an elderly person openi bia when you na our experience what you say our remu nsemu and as a professional and as a counselor obetimi aboa na fe etimi aka asa couple si abom na etimi asen etimi asen ekenya libido and homosexual life ni mu biom. So these are some of the practical means. A few practical means Abigail metimi e de ato form e de ama omo 80.
Very good practical example na doctor odi ama ye no. Obviously, I'm really enjoying the show. Thank you so much. And can I have the doctor's contact today? Don't worry. I'll let him give you his contact. Say me the mama. Mobile fair disrupting me show no. And see or pono kwa. Now me the number no amamo. But you can still call us 03022435547. 03022435547. Alternatively, you can send your WhatsApp messages, text messages, voice notes, and what have you to the 0596 200 902. 0596 200 906. Dr. Bright KEWU, Ghana Herb Therapeutic and Executive Herbal and Prostate Center. And the airborne como ewa hanmono. And okay. Are there healthy ways Ghanaians can manage stress beyond alcohol and overworking? Because obi a friend saying stress in fear in some obe ye juma sa or no be ko juma sa how much and he'll be the last person to leave the office.
Because that's my okay. Obi any person na wo kan o.
Oh, he's the first person to get to the office and the last person to leave the office just because of life pressures, life stresses. Is there any other way we can just manage it without all those things?
Abigail, and American and my boss, professional counseling helps. Professional counselors, that is why we need them. It's very unfortunate, sir. In our setting, a man for ETA and seek the help of professional counselors. Sometimes the pastors alone cannot handle the situation. We need to seek professional help. And also, we need to sometimes we need to join support groups. Like, I think so. Oko Europa, they do well in that area. And almost me identifying for more problems are esse. Na oma kama boom. And then they meet and then they discuss issues. It's more challenges no. Then they are finding solutions to their problems. Sometimes one Abigail be shock you say one ton we area. See your younger say to me can we can say mu say what ton we area.
And now hu edru.
Obi o ade na koso but open up on country obi ya.
Obi so ho mu nim baby omonko.
Obi so nim baby obeko. Eno so ya sem.
Obi so stress akokin.
I say
what I say. Okoka show so for counseling no so for da be preach. That is what makes sometimes our pastors unprofessional. Because we are some preaching. Sometimes our members lose confidence in us, the pastors. Into young pastors now, professional counselors also are so probably media be say it means like this program we are doing. You're educating. The person can call you or even call me. Yeah, for help because there are people suffering. One mentally, psychologically, and the more these things happen, so we BP when you BP, we be sugar related issue. What do I say? Yeah, stress. No,
this NCDs, non-communicable diseases.
Stress can cause
stress to me cause some big time.
Wow,
big time.
Wow. No wonder we recently have a lot of cases with blood pressure.
Of course. Of course. Stress now also.
Wow.
Look at the economic situation. Everybody is looking for money. Everybody needs to make money. Everybody is complaining of high. Just will be a nyama boy heading. Into nyama boy, there was someone who pays car to be able to meet the demands that are coming. Into sometimes no, the duration of hours are. We need also to be that you're unable to get that quality time for sleep. Into the 6 to 7 hours and as 8 hour sleeper, you so obit me that 3 hours a day. How can you survive? Sleeping 3 hours a day, when your heart attack and that's a stroke all of a sudden. I mean, near Kaniswa. So sometimes what says will be in your stroke or yare on yashi. Something was happening. He was depriving himself on ya and nadodwa and was on ya. He wasn't getting enough time for sleep or for rest because stress be done so demand be or baby. He has to meet it. Into amani BP akosro, ni sugar akosro, no on check. So at the end of the day, they die or they fall off unexpectedly. So these things are very, very important and they need to be discussed. So if you don't open up, you may think so I'm more, but all of a sudden, so when you stroke, and also when you heart attack, and also come back, when you cardiomegaly, all of a sudden. And then also the economic burden associated with will treat your rent, so another issue. Because once I go for your rent, so I don't see a careful fraud.
And also, Baba dream. And there's all the content.
And the minimum doctors are, Omangasa Kromoyari.
Yeah.
There are a lot of businessmen, but they are sick.
Yeah.
Because they are trying to make money, but they are sick. Because the stress of people have a loan from the bank, and the bank is after him. He has to pay. It's only peace of mind. All these things will take you through a severe period of stress. It's you need to identify your stressor. So open up, talk, discuss it, seek professional help. And I say, go for some meditation. In our part of the country, you don't do meditation. Per time, go on a holiday, go and relax. So it's not about they go on vacations. Or be persecute, or be pahano, or be diskakakra, or be relaxing because only the implication of stress on his health. So there are so many means we can take, and as I have a bit me adopt a bit me buying, I'm me I escape stress, and as a bit me about me at yes stress no, so I'm me any ache Abigail.
Dog, go on me, mush me. Obviously, we are causing panic.
I'm telling you the truth.
I see you are causing panic. That's not panic. The truth is what doctor is talking about. I see you are causing panic this afternoon. So it means that not just say stress, no. Obia was stress.
Obia was one form of stress from the other. And it's serious.
And it's very serious because looking at the examples we are giving, that means Obia, but it all depends on how you manage it.
Yeah.
And people are managing it wrongly.
Yeah, managing
and
it
doing
wrongly.
the wrong things.
Yeah, managing
Or people saw on your side check.
Share.
I know the best solving the problem, Mama. Obviously, they need diakoya and sorry. Obviously, they need diope. So,
that's a side check. The conference for the demands.
So, but yeah. Some people say herbal mixtures or energy drinks can bring back one's libido. Is it always safe and effective?
Abigail, it's not always safe and effective. Away the mamisi suria. Yaji ebibidrodi, yaji herbal medicines edi, but they are not always safe and effective. Abigail, there have been instances sometimes the herbal medicines, some of the herbal medicines are not 100% herbal medicines. They be a while yedi abrofudro says so then I feel citrus afra. It's one me and I say oh sorry and I say what think eba but no so na because ebe kuntem. Now but was saying pe bia tia say a drug be a potential poison.
Yes.
Every medicine medicine is a potential poison, including herbal medicines. So don't think that because a herbal, the air naturality, it may not give you any adverse effect and as a side effect and as a damaging effect. It depends on the source. So if you can trust the source, say it is coming from the right source. You're analyzing it scientifically. It may prove say you're safe, effective to bring back your libido. But no, you don't depend on it. It is supposed to help you to a place. Libido but in a situation where you always have to take it to get a libido, then you should know that say a drone it is doing you more harm than good. Secondly, abuse aphrodisiacs, any other sex enhancing drugs. No aphrodisiacs, no it me ebubu akoma entem. Since most of the people who take aphrodisiacs, when you quiz them, when you probe them, people catch you say me fa a drone after me won say miti asha say and I say miti air pie me. Yes. Makuma. Bon 10. Ebinum to mu say moja fru omonase. That is what happens. Moja na training it is going into your corpus cavernosum. What it does is say moja from every part of your body into your penis, including your brain. Into moja free wadrimu tibia power. When you so ebe chimu, ebi cry voice. It me rana so that is the effect of the aphrodisiac you are taking, and on a long term no can bet me bema at the end of the day. Don't always depend on herbal concoctions, herbal remedies, energy drinks containing the front caffeine to some extent a hakumano. A toxic effect so a bit more heart attack, a bit more CVA, cerebrovascular accident, a bit more other kidney related complications. It's Abigail, she send your kidney cases across through, and then she doa echo for dialysis. I been into me into ya. We did not have these things. Number one, and maybe a trim na enter sao. But look at the influx of energy drinks in our system. She has seen energy drinks adoso. She has seen aphrodisiacs adoso. So you can see that there is a relation because in Bema also they need to perform. So Bano say, "But yeah, that's a want to perform. You need to." Oh, I was so prove that once we Bema social expectations. Obi so about Bano woka. It's also a tenica. It's also a condom, and I say also offer. At the end of the day, no, because it's not always safe to depend on these things. Say, maybe peja mi libido. And I say, may they perform because a bit me eku, and I say, bit me my problem no crown. I worse at the end of the day.
Question or Diaba. I think you mentioned the stress and then high blood pressure and then the sugar level thing. Obi say afe no what I said in tia the pressure cost because ono monsa. Ono odidi timely.
Okay.
But no until say pressure, and then there's nothing like pressure in their family.
Good.
There's no genetic or family history of pressure.
Good.
But see, I saw pressure. But okay, you know, and I will who say yeah. And not now one your blood pressure.
Exactly.
And see, in this case, how can the person control it? Because already your doctor need that to withdraw. So then
wow. Okay. It's a drone one of the means to stabilize the pressure. But there are modifiable means. We need I'm sure we need a modifiable risk factor. It's also also the kind share at the kodia or yana the kodia tibia or co remu edisa adiana eba maninya high BP. Now there is a saying that out of sight, out of mind. It's also one who modern say on time and bang sa tibia na on time and bang sa de kodia na say on funny ho enkura sa tibia no emma no emfa sa stressful situation because the more all bang sa de no anas ote sa de na se anas ogus all yes sa de no emfa wo na edru a offer obenu BP edru but it will still not resolve the problem. So in addition say offer BP edru no one shot the kodi oye no so me na from her question it means that she has realized into when the source of the problem into omo ne humode say obesi ano kwan the a best shock can say a bedroom pempenso ni BP edru no kra no say wan fam bo anto ato aso a obon say at some way no she can still survive.
Okay, by identifying the cause.
Identify the cause.
You'll be able to control it.
Precisely.
And see more identify cause. No, it was this is a very educative discussion. Will be in a debate. Yeah, that must more sharing live on our Facebook page. Yeah, that must just share the page and then continue liking it for us. Yeah, that more sharing live on our Facebook page. You know, I mean, sure be or the video no also. Yes, doctor said it's high blood pressure and sugar level. Will be because say yes. Doctor mentioned it a few minutes ago. So if you just tune in, we are still talking about it. So you can continue listening to us and you understand why he said so. That too much stress can cause high blood pressure and then high sugar level. Aside other things that can cause it. And yet, but he mentioned a lot. So you can also join and then listen to the rest of it. Dog, get us all studio, Dr. KEWU. He is a medical herbalist from Ghana Herb Therapeutics and Executive Herbal and Prostate Center. And yakasa for stress. And then libido be the message sent by Mr. and the Manchester Mohammed Ibrahim Alasan. Good afternoon, Abigail. Good afternoon, KFM. I wish all the best regarding and keep the fire burning, rocking the better healthy lifestyle, prosperous and long journey. Thank you. Wow, question no about me. Doc, somebody said me do one of them makes me a producer name is Pest way. Yeah. Nyanya Makoni. Thank you so much for watching us. Kate Morgan Medasi or the video now to OK101.7 FM. Sana Salim Sala Medasi. Nyami should be bia or the video no at OK101.7 FM. Nyami should be bia okay. Obi say yes Nana Kwame and okay. All right, we'll send it to you. My producer will do that after the show. David Abuaje Nyako Amwako. Sami, is it David? Is it okay? So it's David Abuaje Amwako. All right, my producer will check on that. Yeah, we show now. Thank you so much for joining. Obrin points, yama. I mean, sure why. And now, Philip. Medamunya somebody will video at OK101.7 FM. Let me activate the phone lines. It's 030. So I mean, is it a 030? Okay. So it's 030 224-357. Hey, sorry. 030 224-3547. 030 224-3547. Yeah, activate phone lines no my patrol obey to me afre question be opeso bisa Dr. Bia Dr. Waha obe answer ama Samson obey to me afre 0596 0596 200 902 0596 200 906. Over to me afre Doctor will have question be open so bisane bia or be answer ma 0596 200. Hello. Line 1. Hello.
Hello.
Moyana.
Pacho nyame azimu.
Me pacho di ni baby akase free.
Pacho Flame William me kasa fin sawo.
Ba Willie etie wo, nsa wan fo ho ye.
Pacho ni doctor na number.
Ai me de ba ma. Doctor number no. Dog, o number no. Me de ba ma ba me de ma na ofre ni sesi a wo be ha me. What ya say? Enti mi wie show na me de number ne be ma. Why? Me da hasisa wati ase ama me. Dog, messages say ba nyina obi ape wo number. I know, I understand. And I'm kind of say, Memman come on, Memman nebo, Mubon wokukum, intimate your master pa, make your master seriously, make your master. But just know, say, stress and libido, no, and yeah, Memman Kwane affects so Nemo mam, a memano, a majority.
Precisely.
Affecting Memman more because school fees 180 Bema, like the 180 Bema, what's up the 180 Bema, chop money 180 Bema. So I understand, but there is a way of managing it.
There is a way. There is a way.
Sikani knew how bad I manage. I know be with me. Sikani knew her. Then you cut your coats according to
your size.
No. If you cut it according to your size, I'll fabric in do better. You cut it according to your fabric. School no, but school I will
afford it.
Thank
That's
you.
the thing.
Now that alcohol.
That's the thing.
Adrian Diano so and yes, when it's scarf and alcohol restaurants and no cottage and cottage and yes, when ye Adrian no function fridge mo, no mundi obi shane ya. Ubedia was no Joe. Baby, I'll bet that one be baby crabby na. Manko renti apartment just so
well, there is always a way out. There is always a way out.
Yeah, some more drug. So live on OK101.7 FM. Abigail Ashley with Samuel Tavio bringing you my help. Everything. Now so be Mohoya show on OK101. Samuel Asama Beka. Anyway, my health, my life is on UTV. You can watch if you want to. Okay, my main question went to us on Ayenko. Are there healthy ways Ghanaian can manage stresses? Okay, I know some Abisa.
Yeah, answer.
Okay, my Abisa Heba makes sure they know some. Is it true that too much sex can cause stress? Dog, Cheng. That is a question that needs to be answered. So, dog. Oh, dog, a question me beside can I was me. Dog was me. Okay. So is it true that too much sex can cause stress or is the opposite? Is that healthy sex can reduce stress? You say, and some na which is which, dog? Which is which?
Okay. How we go? So it depends on the context. Obi definition of too much, no, and yet obi too much, I will be minimal.
Sir,
in Tibia obi beka sebia 4 times a week, too much, man. Obi wa and yeah, and so no cry. So it depends on the preference of both partners. But nebet mama sex, I stressful no, sebia wo forcing the panel, forceful intercourse, and that's forceful sex, and the mama sex no, I stressful. Ne pani nye ready. So no baby na wa force no na woni na da and I say wa bro no wa dey say na owie a won san so dey eni na ada aka ho emmema no etne tade ye emma no but maybe so homo dey emmema. There are women who beat men and then forcefully have sex with them. Yenta ente because bema bi eni ho a obeba bonten
imani bu mema to have sex dog men see weda
bema ben obeba bonten abeka but but it's very easy for the woman to come out and say it. But we the men, we don't. It's not easy for us to do that. So for Sinipana, sex becomes stressful. It brings stress. however no, if it is properly organized say mo mienu mo te mo ho ase na mo tumi esiesie mo ho esi mo adwen pi say ade we ye be ya ni ya eno na mo nya ho benefits eno na mo nya the benefits of sex.
Mami fa call away na so hello mo ya na. Hello mo ya na.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
But you are over there.
Adumo na also
Boko, mon koma mudi na me pesa me kasa fa ho kakra.
Me pa cho kwan da ho.
Okay. Me pa cho me pesa mbisa doctor asem say me age ni I say 76.
And see
3rd April.
Okay. 76. Okay.
Me here no am say akwa nim kakra.
Yes, ben kwa nim sa.
Aha, na ya kan say there want me so me hune say ho. Se me ne oba have say sana se me ne oba da. Just say bia da bia me am free say mabre. Answer no. Because let me continuously every day bia and me ko dem aba ko ahomati me dia ka ho. Me present that say be ma me problem because ana me tro so me no mo nsa me no mo appetition me no mo wi me no mo jo me no mo fe me de na aduane ne no na me so me ne de
bra wo ni giem why wo ni giem ni how
me problem
what the problem cry
me so me because ma me wa hondi won so because me mfiri kwa nim kakra ba me hwa hondi na ekuta me na me kwa ya na ebu ma dwene me ntia se so
nyame na esra why
doctor bia be ha me ana
nyame na esra
sawo
nyame esra pa
nti normal
normal
and me bisa doctor say yes say sa na man say ya na exercise na exercise no me obi asa me ta ko gym me ta me gym pa ma me wo strength am timi peja da dey pa ta ma sa na man so mu so ya na because o kan ka say be say utai exercise because bebe na anti exercise na exercise say wa so to me ka ko haba and I talk because me na gym na me fanitin me nya more strength ma sabi say me ya adwuma na me ko ba to say the machine ya adwuma no me who say me ya bibi kwa na say me I am just common what I say think because do say bia e be ha me that and I mean continue the same exercise na me come anymore no
yes continue ba me ha me sister bebre
we but onu so jani o onu so dey say na o too much
debi men kasa ko debi men kasa wo ko ni ma me ho
me nyonko me ma so fo say dey mo program so be dey di mu awu say ni oba tia ho bufuo ni de mania me ne ma nipa me ne wo sisi me pattern wo sisi me ne try na say ya 3 years ni bufuo mba ya ntemu da ya nku to de bia resere isi all the time la me hu me na ya na me nyani je fufuo bi ma no all the time so buade ya kan ma mu buade a is 100% to me what I say no buade all the time me hu no bia no me ne je all the time me hu no bia to ne cheda mu bia ni mo so na mo kan me so me nu fu me an to da ye di ago e so timi ma all the time ni je di o mu nti
exactly
but mo sika sam di we ni mo kan say na me ni sika me ni say me tell sabi na me ya ju me juma say me no ka say me juma say me tifie me nya juma bia me ya brother ni so na me fi VIP ba se ni ade but so me juma say ekoko me tifie but me no ka say me ni sika nti na say me ba say say me ya wa bont dem no me si me nya na me Mama Bebesuno, Omunya Biwa Bontia, they have strength to do it more than home. No, Bansu will feel so Musunya, more dinner, also in a member, Moka, Moyen Fanati, Munya married the Mutan, who we are, Mose, my brother, and after Muha from Mabonta, Bonta, and Mutumi, Mucha power. Mucha Kati power to this wood. No, Pamusian in J. I just say, oh, my Dimu,
Amen. I really like this color. Maybe I want some power. Now, me show baby of Fibia. Now I know how to boy my sister. Oh, yes, exercise. Now, I'm a new yebi. No, so building about who could exercise no ba. Now, the ending have a goodness. I have a no gym ni be no so exercise, no building stamina ni be. And no so be buano pa. Medas ewa ho. Emos Labi. Medas say also we share live on our Facebook page. Francis Mensa. Now me show Ronald Ajen Medase and Wara Medas David Abuajen so David Abuaja Mako so on social and live on our Facebook page Nyamin Shaupa and a man Georgia and also so share live on our Facebook page. Mohammed Gal so share live on the Facebook page. Mamo share live on our Facebook page nina Nyamin Sha munina no onka yina ye ho. Mo share na mo like page no na mo share the link na amame Medas ewo hono. Dog obi say good evening, everyone. I'm enjoying the program. Medamase, dog Adaroma Anama Jumedi yene. I am de. Say your boss to your bomb man as I'm say there. And you can also join us on our line 030 2243547 03022435547. Alternatively, me pacho obey to me so after 0596200902. All the lines are active. Ufra, you better answer our questions. Na ama dog, we were talking about too much sex and we say, there's nothing like too much sex.
There is not like too much
if
sex.
If only won't have bano and done a bit bandales. Now I don't know what to call as from I know the Albanempe, some petty on pe. No, I'm born the bandales. I mean, it should be enjoyable.
Yeah, it should be enjoyable. Yeah. And then it should be by the consent of Mutuni. Exactly. And so someone more agree. But in the case of Bakon and Peninsula, you don't force it. Or force it, and then the money be stressful. And when you force sex, it becomes stressful for either the man or the woman. And I brown of you can see say any J apart from any J he is not really under any stress. It is part of the reason why ultimate performing because already you're banning the so there is no relationship conflict. So there is peace in the house.
Exactly.
And so so see, he's combining all the benefits.
All the benefits
see,
to it. And
all the time he's performing. His libido is on the high side and not on the low side. So that's what we're saying. There is always a link between stress and libido.
Okay. All right. Anderson Miller, thank you so much for joining us. Bright O2, thank you so much for joining us live on our Facebook page. Augustine Eju Poku Medas. Somebody if you didn't know it's okay 101.7 FM. Sansona Gideon Nkrumah. Nyamin show bibia and Amalo say hi. Ama also hi ni biwai. Sansona Obapa is it Annette. Thank you so much for joining. Abdul Razak Aziz, thank you so much for watching. Rex, and then I have listeners also, but I'll make sure I read everybody. Sid, okay. Johnson, thank you so much for tuning in. Medamuni se mama share nyina nyame show bibia odi na video no at OK 101.7 FM. Can I say we are talking about stress and libido. Stress and libido. Dog, there are lots of people suffering in silence.
Of course.
Aside say we low libido, I think can work for ma we jare no. And we are different. So you are ready.
Yeah, you are ready.
Yeah, you are ready. Nemom answer no be say you are ready to so we make sure so be rule out. Say any stress.
Precisely.
And the diaba. Yeah, catch stress a doctor chechemu. Minim say health show there as say ochocho ebi si na ebi fru ebi si na fru. And the doc just go over nyama cause stress no.
Okay.
And na omo say omo join here no omo so ntie na ye fan free.
Okay, nti nyama cause stress no ye di kan say ba economic factors. Even say sikasemu and I say juma enku yi and I say bema sebe unya ejuma enye no so there are needs you need to meet you are said ya esese wo ye we no e dey how ni adwendwen etumi ebro nti sometimes no wo dwen na wo fast how we na metumi affect what tenka and as a libido as bema. 2, we talked about relationship issues. Okay, obi enya broken heart, obi boyfriend ejano, and as our refwa ete sikasem enkoye ya pawo awono emma bema omo kompema bema ho entumi sorry. Way so ebetime another cause of stress. Ye wonia ɛno nso free yare mu a ɛde ɛba ebi yare bi ayɛ kɔ ankora ɛti obi so chronic illness what yisika etu ho anamon but you are not finding any solution enko wie echi kwane o doctor bi aka cha wo say yare wi eno an be ku nti kofi na ko we nyina to make the rasa stressful situation mu o kwa dwendwen ho na wa femu eden wa femu ewu these are and our social expectations Africa Ghana ha we be ma nkwa de ahwe expectations ne ha yo e wo so tumi hwe busua ye wonyama bi wa ye hwe ni mu se e wo se wutumi eye so wanya ye hu se wonye be ma so you find yourself in such a situation that's want to meet the standard now in fact a hard drain ni nyina to me affect us be ma in fact libido kra no se be etumi etira etumi ekọ when nyina some of the links between stress and libido etumi say they are the stresses and I say causal factors are this stress eba ni peduane ya adwen so
okay dog pause for homa me na o chan me ma me birthday me ma me bi birthday me say ma owo fufuo pa no ma onkatenkwan gu so obeko say yes we di fufuo ne nkatenkwan Deaconess Cecilia Opoku Asare hey ma afishapo we me voice na sa atwentwem kaka ntan come to happy birthday to you. Hey, my happy birthday and mau wait for ma eno nana munyina plus me na me plus no plus me e sounds na me adom chama be di fufu ne nkatenkwan enti ma e register me Deaconess Cecilia Opoku Asare happy birthday obanya kwa osime mfa we ma na mo afiri mi anka me na me de ma enya kwa me Abigail na me de ma enye Lena broka na de ma me na me de ma enti ma happy birthday Deaconess Cecilia Opoku Asare. Mommy, I love you so much. Me dem say ene udi akonyeso na wutie me pa enti me wish you happy birthday. Na kai say o chan fufu ni nkatenkwan no ya no we jambi wai ma mbedi kra ma bedi enti jambi. I love you, mommy. Thank you so much. Medase. Minim se medoka. Don't worry. Ma be redeem me. Still live on OK101.7 FM. We're talking about stress and libido and the relationship. Dr. Ache Nyama Edeba. Ni Albert Miaya ubeyi unhu efim. Bebre and what problem? If she said problems need the adulso. Upo social factors to grab a foul. And sana family the na be wom. And sana friends zone for no so e de omo ho be room. And so upo ube room bi by all means, but there is a way out. There is always a way out. And a dog Ache no. I mean, yeah, exercise. We are bema my exercise. What I say, me money into it be me. Don't divert the attention into alcohol and smoking and betting. No. Say betting swabber. Hey, don't divert it there. Solve the situation. Solve it, and then stop diverting the situation. And the dog, wait, they are sorry to cry. Then if you not be Ghana for. Okay, into yes, sorry to cry. Ghana for you, I we low libido no. Bema wa tinka akofo manase wa tinka e wana so oba wa tinka akofo prekope no. Sometimes eye kokobo ani pedua na ebo wana se eye asembia woni pedua e ka che say stress because ho baby. Enti hwehwemu na yi sa stress ni free ho. Men hu say we a failure and I say we are rejected. No, it is a symptom of a stress. Enti that is what you need to know. So we all go through stress. A bit me affect to libido. So once a libido performer, that's want to be performer. I say, I think I performance obana bema. Who say stress be our baby decide you know eba. And I would that's not kai. Yeah, very deep introspection. Think through what is happening. Dear Nekoso, I didn't think that way eba. I didn't think that may find me from. Eventually, it will surprise you. Obey me identify them one by one. Then you work towards them. We say gradually no with tip the answer situation no e be improve. Near tosu me no pre say unye hu say libido call for my auntie me koto edru. Don't self-medicate. Don't be in a hurry to self-medicate because you may end up abusing the drug. Into the medical I just say find the cause of your stress. Enye ni nyina na wo hie edru. Ni ane de e yare no oni de ofe edru problem ni ho. But what would de enya yare no
and how and confederal. You don't need to spend money to buy medicine. Just deal with the situation. Who dealing with the situation now? Libido nankasa ebeba. In time because obeshe bebenso. I didn't know bema ahomache biana bema naturally bema bia sorry. Because that your mind is relaxed.
It's at peace.
It's at peace. Inti the body will respond. So men must relax. Men must find ways to relax. Sounds like make time to relax. Inti once the mind is relaxed, your libido will come back to life. Inti men how who say me atin KEWU inti me koto edru because we hear aphrodisiac me power. So don't be in a hurry.
So the thing is, your mind is not relaxed.
Your mind is not relaxed
because of the stresses.
Because of the stresses.
But once the mind is relaxed,
everything will come back to life. Ahomache crowd, oba crowd, oba so sorry ahomache. And then bema kwa dey sorry. So it both ways. Sorry oba. You know what I'm talking. And the maka. Near one bema who they be on bahu. The one bema who be a be oba ho. So and that is for another time. But you know, if both parties are relaxed, I libido no a basro. And on your toss me no accept yourself. I mean, take good care of yourself, and you'll be and a bit me I share also saying your person or share also. I mean, make time. Did ye we jumana winyiska eat well? I mean, the balanced diet, eat good food. Sikano wana wunyaye. Spend some on yourself. Shata de papa.
How you take care of yourself also affect the
also affect. Shata de pa. There is something about self-care. You feel good about. You see, once you feel good about yourself, in a way it reduces that stress. But if you don't accept yourself for who you are, you don't keep the right company of people.
So you have this
precisely
negative perception about yourself.
So you need to have that good self-care. Also keep a very good company. You must keep the right people around you. And also it builds your self-confidence. It's and bro, even when they're in the right company, they are able to make a free situation. To have a very good self-care and keep a very good company. But what is this? A very good relationship with people. So will be all these things, at the stress and a bro. At the end of the day, so this is my 3 advice for everybody that is listening to me before we take our leave.
Okay, dog, you better was an AVA Dr. Bright KEWU of Ghana Herb Therapeutics and Executive Herbal and Prostate Center. Now, dog, more wife.
Yeah, well, Lincoln Madina, UPSA Kwanoswa, Ufri. Accra Teachers Training College, Atraco. Now call ARS one about I will be a friend of bones you. Washing be your signboards you work as here. Office our honour Baba Betoye. In fact, your medical facilities so what? Yes, share I for. In fact, ye di a quoting war prostate. Yaremopa, prostate cancer, any other tumors, ye di a quoting pa. And these lifestyle counseling, including stress relaxation, ways out of stress. It's more bizarre for me numbers me contact. Okay, it's numbers me part of it me a friend 0244 727028 0244 727028 and I say 0540 384930 0540 384930 and maybe a hobiano you bet me ede abwa
ti nipa no efra ope. I mean, I'm sure say ene ejumedi edi mema ne bebre person omobisa question and when say the usual mema lifestyle I don't know to omofo e was hard there no. I mean, they should come obibi your mo they should speak up, especially with their health issues. Mema bet me afaka oba kwesi niri fakola local hospital but no yare dia uncle.
That is why women live longer according to research and it's not emma enyinche esin bema because oba be born ho ban I just want to say the baby and ya oba ko hwehwem but bema we don't care ye twa ma ade no bubu yengu ho a na fini tu ho na mo
na mo na bibi kakra to mpo no musu I have seen a lot of kolebu. Esa na mestre krapo. Mi be wo. Bibi she say let's also mi be wo. Yeah, but they don't want to do the face. They don't want the face care. They don't want to do preventive health care. They don't do
preventive. They don't men don't really bother about their health like women.
But they have to.
They have to.
Now so bibi ya see how problem they are.
Oh, okay. I
say how problem there. Dr. Bright KEWU medical plant-based doctor, and they're from a medical herbalist. He's a KNUST trained doctor. So I have the audacity to use the word doctor because I say, we use a doctor. I bet you want to. So I have the audacity to use the word doctor for him of Ghana Herb Therapeutics and Executive Herbal and Prostate Center. Me did said that should be a sound tune safrawa. Ubenya time my mind said and no time my you better was who come on to add papa. So we wish to have more of you here, and I believe my viewers also agree with me. In theory, we better was say sorry so now me that I say pa my special ice mineral water almost so I seen did you me bremo. They say water is life. Can't remember stress ni many now one you are stressing the body too if you don't know. So drink enough water to keep the body hydrated, and then reduce some of the stresses for you. Stress. And a lot of things give us stress, so we should learn how to manage all of. So drink your water, at least 4 sachets of water every day. It could be more, but make sure say Ubabro 4 sachets of water every day. You better than say sound soon. I said that pie Nando's bakery, bread, butter bread, sugar bread, wheat bread. Oh my God, bodone mood ne dankasa. Doctor kwa mema ni bi na dachi bi oba mema na kananu musam na musumate. Aye, and see bedo mase. Nando's bread was sold to Ofankor Road, a honor Capital Hills Junction. Ho, ubetimi from 0244 836155 0244-836155 and now 0541-681765. It was for almost so we the bread and the brow. Now they are readily available. You can call them on the same number on the bebro. Sounds so and now we occasion be now per bread do bia pe bia. It doesn't matter the quantity you want. You can order for 10,000 bread, whatever. They will come and deliver to you. Bread and also say style BIB. So they are available and ready to serve Ghana. And I say, Cape Coast or more tenetene o matabie mu e wa ha ana no bia me twemu wo fenisten amasama me hu brodo no say si ho me ni ji age me say me Nando's for aba amasama but no knowing they are not in amana masama they are in Sawam and other parts of the countries too. And Nando's bread e wa bia 0244-836155 0244-831655 and now 0541-681765 from on Bayer delivery amount. Sounds na bida sit down my special ice mineral water special for soya sene dijumedi bremo no munsio maka special ka this way chocolate drink na masako special bim this way chocolate drink so a boy sene dijumedi HF grills and then now pe kroko koko turkey rabbit adanko chicken akoko ana quail ana nwa snail ana se ope omo catfish nibi for HF girls rice is here 0277 604858 0277 604858 ebusia ye de ene de ni besi ha Within the Abigail Ashley, being produced by Sami Otavio, executive producer Dr. Father Dixon, accompanying producer Big Flesh. And I know the birthday and on any containing cats and quine, and on the birthday no or mamma maybe, and some men cashy made me need to crew. And their show more. Happy belated birthday, DJ Flesh. Or no ye aptness or babe humunyum. Na more enjoying yum nankasa. But it's also available. Your occasion bia now hiana. To me friend. DJ, what's the number? Your occasion be out to me friend. Parties, weddings, engagements, what have you? Oh, person kwa no backrash democrana bonyo mana. Or babe yamao 0244 1828 18 0244 182818. The number no o friend na obeba abe bonyoma ama na wa wenyaji. I like when he's giving me the old timers, the Jimmy Reeves, those selection. I really enjoy it. And so Bobby Mami ache esanse me ye pupat. Anyway, it was me sorry so that me catch my book. Grace and Greats is still available at Peace FM. Grace and Greats. Ubenye bi ewo ho medamu nyina ase dasene ye be hyebium minimu jaha DJ Flesh is up next with some good music.